When I started drawing, my drawings were, there was something off. Okay, I watched some tutorials, and the only thing, it was actually at the beginning of my journey with art a couple of years ago, and I watched some tutorials about how to draw human body, and I followed that. I think it was Jazza, like the first time I watched anything like art related. So it was Jazza, and I followed the tutorial on how to draw a body, and it looked, something was off for me. The drawing was stiff. It was basically stiff. I didn't know that at the time, so I was trying to figure out, and eventually I did figure out what I was missing. I was missing gestures. I mean, I was missing practicing gestures. I realized that, and I started to do them. Okay, I watched some tutorials. Obviously, it was hard at the time. It was really overwhelming for me. So imagine this: you're trying to figure something out, okay, to learn something, and everything you watch, like every YouTuber or every, I don't know, every book you read, there's something else. Okay, they teach something else, each of them, and it was really like confusing for me. Okay, so how to draw gestures, like how to do that, and so eventually it was hard, but eventually I figured it out. I like combined like all the stuff that I knew from whoever, and I figured it out. I started practicing gestures. That was something that I was missing before, and now the drawings I did back then were a little bit better because I did gestures. I was practicing gestures, okay? And to be honest, at first, whenever I was practicing them, I would, I don't know, I would mindlessly, like, I don't know, like, I didn't even know what I was doing, okay? I don't know, like, took a picture of something. I mean, I got it on Pinterest or whatever I was using at the time, and I tried to replicate it. It wasn't really a gestures, but somehow it improved my drawing, so whatever. But yeah, after practicing, I realized that gestures make your piece, make your drawing more interesting. And that's it, okay? So now, as I said, that's the reason really why you should use gestures. So yeah, first, it makes your drawing like more interesting. It doesn't look stiff, and that's really important, okay? Because you don't know like a T-pose or something, okay? Like, who will watch that? You want to make it interesting, and with gestures you can like even, I don't know, with limbs, like, don't make them stay straight like 90%, 90, like 90-degree, angle and stuff. Like, don't make them straight. Do them like, I don't know, foreshortening and stuff, and like, I don't know, like boom, boom, boom. Make it interesting, okay? So guide a viewer with your gestures. Like, you can guide, let's say, your viewer. Okay, there is like a head, okay? Okay, there is a person, okay? So with gestures, you see those lines, okay? That's why we do them. It's like to guide, an eye of your viewer here. Let's say it goes here, or even it goes here, and through that line, okay, it goes to the thing that is the most important in your painting. You also like can do like limbs and stuff, okay? So like you see like there's those lines and stuff, yeah. And okay, there's a torso, there's I don't know, a bottom, a pelvis and stuff, okay? And yeah, there you have a face, so you can guide a viewer with those lines, okay? With those lines, here's one, here's second, okay? Like, there's one, okay, there's second. Just, okay, it's basically for your viewer to be able to smoothly go through painting, okay? Through your piece. Yeah, that, it's easy as that. That's why I use I do gestures. Also, it doesn't make like a stiff, a stick figure or whatever. I don't know, like even a T-pose and stuff. It looks stiff. It like add those curves, okay, to make a drawing like more interesting. Yeah, and also like with every curve, try to guide your viewer to you know, to something important. So in that example is, let's say, face. Here, like it goes here. Now this goes like, you know what I mean, okay? Use those lines, those curves to guide everywhere to the most important I don't know, space in your drawing, place in your drawing. That's why I use them. That's why you should use them and stuff. Yeah, easy as that. Now, how to practice them? It's pretty simple. There is like, for me, there's like two really exercises that I use. So okay, I see that okay, let's make a new layer and stuff. Okay, bing bong. Okay, so there's two exercises for me. So one basic is fill the whole canvas with CSI. I talked about it in warm-ups and stuff. I don't know, I think so. So yeah, it's basically fill your whole canvas with those curves, okay? Like C, and try to connect them, okay? To make those flow. Okay, here a line, a straight line. Here another C, like S, another S. Curve that, okay, bing bong, bing. Yeah, try to like fit the whole canvas with that, okay? And it will warm up also your hand, so you can just do that before any gesture studies and stuff. It will warm up your hand so your gestures will be smooth and stuff, okay? And don't just use your wrist, use your whole hand, okay? Good. Now, the other exercise is you just take a reference photo, okay? It can be whatever. It just has to look like a human, or not even. You can like use trees. Trees are actually a good example because some trees are like really curved, really fucked up, okay? So I don't know. There's like, so I did once, I think, like a study of some trees, and it was pretty cool. It was nice. There was a lot of like curves and stuff. It looks like, you know, there was a lot of overlapping. So for shortening, I recommend studying trees, doing gesture studies about trees. That's pretty good thing. So, but also like the most basic is just take a human reference, okay? Like go on Pinterest, go on whatever, Instagram, and I don't know, download someone, put it, I don't know, here, okay? And here you can just try to do the gesture, okay? And whatever. So now this exercise, this gesture exercise, what I do is, obviously you can like take here reference, okay, and draw here, but that's like the least optimal stuff and stuff, okay? But what I do, and what you should also do, is take this reference photo, okay, but make a limit, a time limit for yourself. So let's say gesture studies should be like, for me, like from 30 seconds, you can do probably in 10 seconds, like bing, 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 okay, 10 seconds, whatever. But I do like 30 seconds times 10, like whatever. So set yourself a time limit, okay? And now it would be from like 30, let's say 30 seconds to like, I don't know, maybe like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Let's say 5 minutes, okay, for gestures. I think it's too much. It should be 3, okay? And you shouldn't be really mixing gestures and figure drawing also, but you can like, I don't know, like figure drawing is based on gestures and stuff, but it is more like form stuff and whatever. But yeah, 30 seconds to 3 minutes for gestures for one reference is good. Now, I would recommend doing like 30 references times 30 seconds each times 30 seconds. So yeah, okay? And that won't take much time. It is like 15 minutes, okay? You can also do that. You can also like do, I don't know, like 10 times 1 minute, okay? That's also nice. Okay, those are 2 ways I practice gestures, okay? I usually do like one gesture like session or whatever it is like 10 pictures times 30 seconds, okay, plus, okay. So I do that, okay, but before that I also warm up, and to be honest, it's like goes into my warm up, okay. So here I do like I don't know, line exercises, line warm-ups, and there I do gesture warm-ups to, like, you know, make this, I don't know, flowy stuff, okay. Yeah, that's two exercises that I use. So one is do like fill the whole canvas with CSI curves and lines, and the other is from reference, okay. Now let's go to the tools that I use, and tools are something that I couldn't really live without, okay. Without them, like, my gestures would be painfully awful and I wouldn't do them. So that's why I wanna tell you about all those stuff, so you can also avoid painful times with gestures. So yeah, first one is PureRef. I have it here. What it is basically, I mean, you probably know what it is, okay. So let's go here. So let's, I don't know, let's take something. Okay, so here we have our reference, okay. This is PureRef. You can put here like multiple references, okay, and you can arrange them, like, you know, a lot of stuff with them. You can figure it out on your own. I won't be wasting your time now on that. So yeah, you can, I mean, I use that basically whenever I start my drawing, okay. I don't use that for per se gesture studies, okay. I use that also for like eye practicing and stuff whenever I try to practice something. More often I use that just when I'm drawing. So here I have like a lot of references for like a character I'm drawing and stuff, but also there is a place when where I have like a couple of references for a pose that I'm trying to do, okay. And yeah, PureRef, you can put here like references. It's amazing. It's always stays on top, so you can draw here, okay, and it doesn't disappear, you know. You can use that and it always stays here, so you can put reference and, you know, like have a small portion of canvas or your monitor, your screen be just reference. So that is one thing, okay, one tool that I use. The other is this gesture sesh, and what it is it takes your, okay, I can now close that or like mode always on top, and now it will hide. So yeah, what it is it's okay. So there are sites for gesture studies, like you go to, I don't know, like line of action and stuff. I use them, but there was always the same photos. I wanted to have like some variation, okay, on references and add my own. So I was looking for an app and I found that there was also like another one, but it was paid, and I just want to, I ain't paying for stuff, okay. So I found this. It's basically, you put here like in the folder, you put here your you choose here a folder where you have your references, okay, and you can put as many as you want, okay. Here you just press to randomize it, so always have it on. I don't see a point where you wouldn't. It's like basically you would draw always the same stuff. So yeah, here you have randomize, and here you pick the settings, okay. So here, how many pages, how many images you want for how long, okay. And here you can also save your presets. So here you see like number of images, like 30, duration 30 seconds, and it's for 15 minutes. I use that. It cycles through references pretty damn good. Yeah, link, I mean, if I'm not lazy enough, I will put the link in the description for that app. But yeah, now the next thing, okay, it's like, it's something that you can actually combine with all of these to make a, like, I don't know, a really something good. So it is PoseManiac, and I use that site to get like references, okay. So here you see that there's a lot of references, okay. You can choose not only male but female also, okay. You can put like, there's a lot of categories, okay, tags, ballet, okay? And here, it is not only a picture, okay? What it is a 3D model. So you can like even, oh, okay? You can even like different angles, okay? You can change FOV, I think. Doing angle, yeah. You can do a lot of stuff. You can flip it, okay? You can, I don't know, like, out of setting, go figure out on your own and stuff. Oh, there's even a, oh, I didn't know about that. That's pretty good. Ooh la la, okay. Yeah, you can choose models and stuff, okay. And yeah, yes. Yeah, that's good. And now, you can obviously like make a screenshot of that, okay? Let's say you make a screenshot, you have here. You can now put it in your PureRef. You see here? Amazing. Yeah, here you have your reference, and now you can also like make a screenshot and put it in whatever folder you want, and you can now choose that folder to use those references, okay? So yeah, those apps really go well with each other. I use them like those three, like are coded. I mean, that's not an app, but it's a tool that I use. So yeah, why not use that? It's an amazing site. So yeah, this is for my tools that I use. Okay, now let's go to tips. So yeah, for tips, as I said, like Pose Maniac is a good one. Okay, now what I also use sometimes, I use 3D. 3D is, I mean, it is not for practice basically. I mean, it also can be, because you can make whatever pose you want, to be honest, in Dust 3D. Okay, you can pose it however you like. So yeah, and you can obviously practice that pose and stuff, but I use it more or whenever I do a drawing, okay? So I plan a pose and I just try to achieve that. Obviously I first sketch, okay? If I like this pose, okay, then I'll go to 3D, I'll try to pose it, okay, like that. Then I just, you know, like, I don't know, do a lot of stuff and stuff, yeah. So I use it more as a reference for my drawing than a reference for studying. But you can use for both, so whatever. Use 3D, it's useful. Very good. Now, gestures are not all those small things that you have in your, what it is, in your, like, it is not like this line here, like it goes here, okay, now here. This is not gesture. Gesture is about those big ass lines, okay? So basically you have, okay, it disappeared. Oh, so it disappeared, but whatever. So it is, I don't know, like those big ass lines. So go here, like there's a neck maybe, okay? I mean, maybe something like that, okay? Now do a torso, like this hand. I forgot what the pose was about, okay? Here it has a pelvis and stuff. Yeah, it is more about those big ass lines. So bing here, okay? Now it is like you can put like a small curve here. Bing, big ass line. Bing. I mean, more, it should be like that. Now here, bing bong. Also, like for those gestures, obviously use CSI. So use sometimes straight lines, sometimes use C's, okay, sometimes use like S's, yeah, boom boom, and like make a whole flow in your painting. That's really important. That's the best tip I can give you. Yeah. And now, go out of your comfort zone, okay? So try to do gestures from like weird angles, okay? From above, from below, from, I don't know, like upside down even. I don't like those, they're too hard. But what it will do is whenever you're drawing something, okay, let's say in a normal pose, and now you go into like more difficult, okay, those more difficult after some time will become easier. But also now you can do like more difficult, so the easier ones are actually easier even more. So yeah, like going a little bit out of your comfort zone will improve your art a lot. So those are tips. So things get easier if you do more of those things. So yeah, do a lot of gestures and you will become a gesture master. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. Okay, that's how I practice gestures. It's pretty simple. I use those stuff that I was talking about, so like PureRef, Gesture Sesh, Pose Maniac, and 3D sometimes. Okay, I do those exercises, those CSI, and gesture like from reference. I do those. And yeah, basically that's it for this video. So thank you for watching, and to the next one. Goodbye.